Hello again. Just received an email from Steve Scalia. And the title is, "It's Been a Privilege." Gabor, did you get a chance to read the email Speaker Ryan sent you? The answer? No. I have no interest in what Speaker Ryan sends me. He's a joke. It's been 6 months, but Speaker Ryan has already laid out an agenda that will get our country back on track. Really? How does Speaker Ryan propose to do that when he has zero control of anything? Congress is a complete farce, as is the Senate. Do you have any idea what it costs the American people just in salaries? Well, you've got 435 congressional representatives. They're around 175,000. This is just their salaries. That's 76,125,000. Then you got 100 flunky senators at 1,750,000. Combined, there's 77,875,000. That's just their salaries. Doesn't include their offices, their staffs, their travel, their expense account. Doesn't include any of that. And what do we learn about congressmen? Thanks to Representative Ellen Jolly, they're high-paid telemarketers. They don't do the business of their constituents. They're controlled. Who controls them? Well, it's got to be Paul Ryan. Before, it had to be Speaker John Boehner. Somebody is their taskmaster. Anyway, he goes on to say, America's response has been incredible, but we are still 1.121 away from hitting our budget for the April FEC deadline. Well, I guess maybe they're not whipping the folks in the sweatshops across the street from Congress. You know, the sweatshops that the congressional representatives go into to make those phone calls. Join Speaker Ryan and me today to help achieve the milestone by tomorrow at midnight. Let's keep the good times rolling. Steve Scalia, Majority Whip. Hey, Steve, what kind of good times are rolling? I mean, I'm just real curious. What kind of good times are rolling? The economy is in the shits. The growth in domestic production is what, at 0.5%? I'm actually amazed it's at anything, because what do we produce in this country anymore? It's all done overseas. So what kind of good times should we keep rolling, Steve? And do me a favor, Steve. Take me off of your idiotic distribution list. I'm going to change my affiliation to independent after this farce of an election. I don't want to be associated with the Republican Party in its present format. It's disgusting. Paul Ryan is disgusting. You're disgusting. Congressmen, for the most part, are disgusting. Senators, for the most part, are disgusting. We've got senators that received, well, one in particular, John McCain, received a presidential pardon. How insane is that? And he's been in the Senate for what, 28 years, and he's going to run again at the age of 80? Folks, the whole system is a complete effing farce. Let's not forget the Supreme Court. They vote on ideology. They don't vote on law. They're a complete joke. An absolute farce. Now, what do they cost the American taxpayer? Walking around in their dresses. Absolutely and completely insane. And that jackass in the Oval Office, him and that freak and those two kids that they got from who the hell knows where, $1.6 billion a year is what those freaks cost the American taxpayer. Aren't you tired of getting screwed? I sure as hell am. But who are you going to go to? You going to go to Loretta Lynch, the Attorney General? You're going to complain to the FBI? How about the CIA? How about the Homeland Security? Jay Johnson? Hey folks, there's no one to go to.